everybody. Today we are gonna start to work on the song Too Bad by Rival Songs. Okay? An amazing song. We're gonna try to play an acoustic version. Important things. The studio version and pretty much every version of this song is gonna be on D standard. So if you have your guitar on E standard tuning, you need to detune each string a whole step down to play along with the recorded version or any live version of the song I've seen on YouTube so far. So don't worry, we are gonna work also on the electric version with some of the licks and also the solo of the studio version, but that is gonna be on another video. Today I wanted to bring you something you can play on an acoustic guitar, even on a classical guitar, and on a standard tuning. So it's not gonna sound the same as it is on the studio version or any live version. If you wanted to be like that, you need to detune your guitar on D standard. I'm gonna leave the notes on the description, probably on the screen. So yeah, let's learn the song. It's an amazing song, and if you don't like it, well, too bad. For the main riff of the song, if you are starting the whole song, you should play first an E power chord with palm muting, something like this. Okay, so that is gonna be the open low E, and on the second fret the D and the A. You're gonna play all downstrokes, and the more you play, you're gonna release that palm muting. Now to play the actual riff, you're gonna play that low E string open, then do this move, second fret on the G and fourth fret on the G. A lot of vibrato. Then this, open to 2 on the G, 4 on the D, to open G, and then second on the D. Then you play the lowest on the third fret, on the second fret, and then open low E. Okay, and the last part of the riff, you're gonna grab a power chord shape on the A string, first a D, so A string on the 5th fret, D string on the 7th fret, and G string on the 7th fret. You're gonna play that one time and slide it up 2 frets. And play up, down, up. That's an E power chord. So you go from D to E, and then go back to D. We go to the verses. The verses of the song are gonna be E minor, up here on the 7th fret. So from the A to the high E, you do a bar with your first finger. The middle finger plays the B on the 8th fret, and on the 9th fret you play the G and the D. You're gonna strum that for a bit, then go to a G major, and then A major. Okay, this shape is gonna be on the 3rd fret, you play the low E, B, and high E. On the 4th fret, the G, and on the 5th fret, the D and the A to play the G major chord. You can use a bar to play to fret the whole 3rd fret, or you can play the high E and the B with your first finger and the low E with your thumb. Okay, whatever shape you use, you need to move it up 2 frets to play an A major. So we have, you play the A minor a little bit, and then when you go to the G, you strum it 2 times and the A 1 time. Go back to the minor, again to G and A. Okay, that is gonna be everything for the verses. Another thing you can do is you can play the open positions of the chord when it comes to G and A, or you can also use triad. Okay, so picture your D major chord, open position, but you're gonna move it to the 7th fret. High E and G strings are now on the 7th fret, and the B string is on the 8th fret. You're playing a G triad here, and if you move it up 2 more frets, you're gonna be playing an A. So all of those different variations of the same chords, you can use them to make each time you play the song different. Now let's go and check that pre-chorus. The pre-chorus of the song is gonna be D and E. Okay, so you can use the shapes you use on the main riff, but in the case of the D, you should add the B string on the 7th fret, so you can now play the D, G, and B with a bar, and then you play the E minor, the same one we use on the verses. Okay, so you play D, E minor, go back to D, E minor, and you can also use the open shapes. Okay, the point is that you have to use D to E minor 2 times. And then you play a C, open C, 3rd fret on the A, 2nd on the D, open G, open high E, and 1st on the B. And you're gonna be removing your middle finger from the D and putting it back like this, and then do this. Here you're gonna play on the A string 0, 1, and then 2. Then play the 1st fret of the D, 2nd of the G, and then just strum the whole B7. And to end the the pre-chorus, you're gonna play this chord, F sharp minor 6, because I really pay attention to this part, and Scott is playing these notes after he plays the B7. Okay, so you go two times, the C, B7, F sharp minor 6, and just start the main riff, but now in the chorus. So the whole chorus of the song is gonna be two parts. The first one is gonna be based around heavily on the main riff. So what you're gonna do is to start the chorus is play the main riff, but instead of going to the chorus, you're gonna play immediately after you play this. You're gonna grab that D string open, okay? Now with a little bit more of a speed. And then you start the riff from the second fret of the G, okay? The third time you're not gonna grab the open D, but the third fret of the A string. The fourth time you're gonna play the B7 and then the F sharp minor 6. Okay? So until now we have the main riff, but the bass note changes. So the first time you start the main riff playing the low E string, open, then the D, and then the C note that is gonna be on the third fret of the A string. Then you play the B7 and the F sharp minor 6. Okay? Now, the second part of the chorus is gonna be only strumming chords, at least for the acoustic version of the song. The E minor to D, move the shape down 2 frets to play a C, so not this C, but this, B7, F sharp minor 6, okay, and then you will be going back to the verses. Well, not first to the main riff as we know it, and then to the verses. Okay, so that should be everything for the chorus. Okay, my friends, that was everything for Too Bad by Rival Sons. Don't forget, we're gonna be working on this song a little bit more. So I really hope you enjoy this lesson, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.